I'm Dr. Juniper L. Simonis, and I use they, them pronouns. And that's Wallace, my service dog, who wants to say hi. On the streets, we tend to find everything. We find the 40mm shells that they put chemical weapons or rubber buckshot in. We find grenade canisters, like the metal canisters. We find rubber fragments. We find pepper balls and other powder balls that are broken or unbroken or partially broken or split open on the ground and leaving a powder. We find this caked heavy metal residue. Lead, barium, chromium, zinc, other stuff that is in those munitions, those heavy metals, bismuth, they all make it down into here, and those bioaccumulate. We've done the sort of very rough calculation that the amount of capsaicin or pava of a pepper ball is enough to kill a small dog. And so it's not a trivial thing. Even if a medium or large dog doesn't die from eating one of these things, they can cause serious neurological problems and bronchial problems and digestive problems. They can be dangerous enough to significantly injure children and their shiny objects and their little balls. They're interesting. And it's a really, really dangerous situation that the government has put us in, directly around where they've shot the stuff off, but then also downstream where the stuff goes. We are just along the banks of the Willamette River in Portland, Oregon. We're here to look at ways to sample what's coming out of the pipe and to see if anything is visible right now out of the pipe. What we tend to find down in the water are pepper balls and powder ball parts, like fragments of the FN rounds. And we find a lot of the rubber bullets from the buckshots, like the small ones and the larger rubber bullets. We find a ton of them down in the water. We've just started seeing the cardboard pieces down in the river too. The liability rests on the producer. So we need to make clear that these are the agencies that are involved, and exactly what level this is this agency or that agency is up to them. However, a much bigger problem comes up when we realize whichever agency it is, at the end of the day, the taxpayers are the ones who are actually paying for this because of qualified immunity. Because none of the individuals that are doing these things that are clearly illegal are individually culpable. Rather, their employer, a state agency, is culpable. So at the end of the day, who's paying for this? We are.